It's Wasabi, welcome back to the channel. Today's battle's on the Ghost Town map and we've got Stife from Biddy Clan in the tier 10 British light tank, the Manticore. He's platooned with Cindy in the Strip 103B, so a nice pairing. He's heading to the field area on the east side of the map. Pretty common for light tanks to battle on this side. Mediums tend to battle on the 1-2 line and the heavies go to town. It's an interesting position he's taking up. He got spotted. Okay, so it's interesting. Pretty common for light tanks with a very good camo to go through the middle, where that, you can see that marker, the 182 meter marker. There's a line of bushes there that you can basically walk through, or move through at a low pace and keep concealed. There's an enemy EBR 105 on the enemy on that side, and he hasn't been spotted yet, so he could be creeping up and using Commander's vision system to spot out Stife as well, and potentially other vehicles that come into that area. So very intriguing that he got spotted. Probably means that EBR being relatively fast, or certainly faster than the Manticore, might have just got further in than he might have expected. So there's something he's going to have to be aware of, and that's kept him sort of further back than potentially he might have gone to. So he's just going to chill here for a little while, see if you can spot anything else. Now, sorry, I can't tell you whether he's running CVS or not. He's not running field mod, so we don't see that option come up at the start of the game. Basically, you've got some tanks on the side of the town, and it's hopefully giving Cindy and the other TD near him the opportunity to shoot. They will need to be relatively wide to pick up that ML2. Now, while he's running camo net, so it's giving him good camo when he's stationary, or stationary after 2 seconds. He doesn't lose his camo, his natural camo, when he's moving like any other tank type does, given that he's a light tank, so that's pretty helpful to readjust your position. Now, ML2 copping some heat from the arty, so he picks up his first bit of assisted damage there. So it's not going to be your typical sit in the bush and wait type game, although it is at the start, so just bear with us and we'll certainly see some action coming up. Alright, now he's spotted a Strip 103B who's moved up, and a G-Saw, so they would know they're spotted. At this point they haven't worked out where from. And hopefully there's some shots coming in and finally Artie does some damage. Now he's got a tank relatively close and behind him. That's not really helpful. In fact, he gets spotted now. The G-Saw has moved up. Stife jumps off the top of his hill, tries to put some distance between him and the G-Saw. Just at the top of the G-Saw, G-Saw manages to put a hit into Stife. That's not all that welcome. Can he return the favour? He's just seeing the top of his turret. Artie puts a little bit of heat on him that maybe stunned him. And he does get a shot into the G-Saw. G-Saw misses. You can see that relatively long reload time of the Manticore here. It's a high alpha gun, but it has got a terrible reload in that sense. Not normally a problem, but when you're in this sort of brawling or potentially brawling situation, it's not something you really look forward to. Alright, the Strip is there as well now. G-Saw goes down. Finds this Strip is tracked, and he puts a shot into him, tracks him again, and then he's got to wait his complete reload, so potentially the Strip will, there he goes, Strip's starting to move, so he just needs to stay to the side of the Strip. The Strip not that keen to get out of there, but Stife finally gets the kill. Now the game is slipping away a bit from Stive's team. They are down on hit points and they're down in tanks, well, down by a tank. And of course that EBR still hasn't been spotted, so is Snipe going to come across him? Yeah, or now he's spotted, or they're spotted by them. Where is that EBR? Oh, he's found him right at the front there. That's a very forward position, but again, that's what you can do in that with that line of bushes. Interesting, the EBR is just running away. He must have fired, so perhaps he didn't get the opportunity to return fire, but Stipe having no problem putting another shot in. Cindy also getting some damage out of that. So all of a sudden that's freed up most of this side of the map, and Stipe takes full advantage of that. He spotted an object 263, puts a snapshot in, which unfortunately doesn't hit. He's got to make a choice, does he hold this position or move forward? So definitely being aggressive here and moving forward. Strip K and L2 of the targets. They are right on the edge of his view range, so he wouldn't have any problem, but of course what else is there to spot him if he does fire? That's the thing you need to resolve. So anyways, getting some assisted damage out of the object 263, getting spotted, pulls back, puts a nice shot in. You can see a nice high roll there, 429. And he's found an arty as well. No one's shooting at the arty, that's interesting. So will he put a shot in? Yes, he does. Now he's got over 5k of combined damage here, so definitely doing well in this game. But he's outrunning his support a bit. Well, he's got a left one has come up to join him, which is pretty handy. Gets rid of the arty. And he switches to his premium rounds to deal with the 263, who's basically reversing away to try and keep his armour towards, but no problem going through with his premium round. 263 is a tier 9 tank, so not quite as well armoured as the 268 V4. And we've got these heavy tanks in the middle. I want a medium tank, the Strip K. It's just not enough of an angle to the front. No, he puts in, just gets some tracking damage there. And you can also see that Manticores don't carry a lot of ammunition, so you do have to be careful with your shots. Don't get many blind firing going on with Manticore drivers. So that object 263 still hasn't been killed yet. I'd be surprised. I thought Artie might have got him so far. But will Stipe get the kill? No, he doesn't need to. He don't get spotted, so that's interesting. I wonder what spotted him. Well, I don't think it was that Batchat, but he's definitely very close. Puts a shot into the Batchat 25T. And could be in a bit of danger here, but it doesn't look like there's anyone else at the back, except he spotted another Artie, and the Artie knows he's been spotted, so he's starting to run. Puts a shot into him. Batchat 25T is coming around the corner, so doesn't want to get clipped by the Batchat. The Batchat's already reloading, so he puts a shot towards him. Gets one in, and will he get another shot? Cindy's come right around, and finally the kill happens. And that is the end of the battle. Let's go and have a look at the detailed results. Well, that was some excellent gameplay there from Stipe, but unfortunately no Ace Tanker badge. However, he got the First Class Mastery badge, and also the Confederate Medal for damaging tanks that were then kill-based team. So he managed to get 2 kills himself, but the key things here, 42, 45 direct damage and nearly 3k of assisted damage, so over 7k of combined damage, in fact 7.2. In terms of the team, well outplayed everyone, and as a light tank to get nearly double the hit points of the next best damage tank, pretty impressive, and they gave him a base experience at 1138, which at tier 10 you would expect to get an ace out of that, but clearly the Manticore being a bit of a choice for light tanks in Clan Wars, although sort of based on whatever the map is, it's definitely a target to get. So obviously some good players playing it and pushing up the base tanker level for that vehicle. Cindy, didn't quite get as much out of it, but nonetheless was supporting, so it was nice. And on the enemy team, the top damage was the Batchat 25T. Interesting, just getting over 3k. So shout out to him. But let's get back to Stife's games. He fired 15 shots, 14 hits, so great accuracy there, 12 penetrations. He had actually fired a fair bit of his standard ammo, and it was a top tier game, so that was helpful. And he ended up making a small profit of 30k, which at tier 10 is always welcome. So another great game there from Stife. Thanks for the content. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, please leave a comment and explain why, and we'll see what we can do. We'll have more great content to follow, however, and thanks for watching.